Tether is a huge factor on Binance.
Yeah.
If you're talking about helping the liquidity aspects there, why not reduce it even more? You have Tether, where we don't know much of the assets backing Tether, to be honest. I mean, they release it every month now or whatever, but yeah, it could be anything. Why not convert that to BUSD as well? Why do they get a break?
Well, they're not getting a break, nor is USDC or the other coins being targeted, by the way. It was really just about liquidity pool size. We just had smaller liquidity pools for those coins on our platform. This allows us to create one large liquidity pool while users are kind of moving back and forth, their funds on our platform.
So what's wrong?
Tether is a large player in the space, right? That is a large liquidity pool on our platform. So again, the goal was just to not have smaller liquidity pools. So it didn't make sense to then take another large liquidity pool and create a singular liquidity pool, which was not our objective. Listen, when it comes to Tether, we try not to discuss, we try not to, lead to conclusions on what Tether does and doesn't do, how transparent they are, how transparent they should be. In the end, users are going to decide which projects they believe in, which projects they support. For us, the trend is very clear. They want more transparency. They want to see regulators be more involved in stablecoins. They want to make sure that they are truly backed and that their assets are.
Okay, but that's the part I'm still trying to grapple here. If you're saying that and then you say, well, we're going to convert USDC to BUSD, but we're not going to do that with Tether, then I don't get that. If they want more transparency, and so why not just say, hey, look, if you're going to trade a stablecoin on Binance, it's going to be BUSD. That's it. We're just saying, no matter what, if it's a monkey USD coin and chinchilla, as apparently what Gary Gensler likes, chinchilla USD, I guess, convert it all to BUSD. That's it. Even if it's Tether, I don't get why Tether gets I still don't quite grapple this idea that Tether is transparent and that's what the market wants. And you're saying they're transparent, and yet they're not transparent. So I know you guys have a really good tie with Tether, but why not convert that to BUSD as well?
Yeah, let me clarify here. We're not saying that Tether is or isn't transparent. I would say that products like USDC and BUSD are more transparent in our eyes and the eyes of consumers today. I think that's pretty clear. Again, third-party validation. That validation is very public. That validation is being done by an independent regulator, right? That's different than where Tether is today. Again, the goal of this initial step, which I think is important to say, is to take those smaller liquidity pools on our platform and create fewer larger pools, right? Tether is already a massive pool of liquidity. Are we going to look at potential other conversions in the future? We don't know. We're going to take a look and see how users sort of react. Does this create a true user benefit as we believe it's going to on our platform? If it does, and there's an opportunity in the future to create an even larger liquidity pool while still giving users access through withdrawal and deposit with those other stable coins, we may look at other projects. But for right now, we just looked at three, small to mid-sized liquidity pools, and we were able to pull them together into one large liquidity pool that provided that same one-to-one backing that users are looking for today. I think whether Tether continues to enjoy its first mover advantage and whether users continue to want to flock to that product, we'll have to see. USDC has made pretty big gains over the last year, as has BUSD. And I think a lot of that is because they have a much different transparency sort of approach to how they engage with their community.